Welcome to your weekly look inside Hilltopper Athletics. I'm your host, Jack Connolly. I'm joined by a regular guest, Coach JJ Riehl. Great having you on as always.
Yeah, I appreciate being here.
Coach, you had a good week last week, 1-1, you'll take that. You kind of ran into a juggernaut, Angelo State, who they really made it hard for you guys to get anything going on the offensive end. What were they doing that made it so hard for you guys to operate?
Yeah, I mean, Angelo State's a great team. They can score inside and outside. I think one of the biggest differences was the size differential. Especially at the start of the first half and start of the third quarter, we had opportunities and we got looks that we wanted. We're not used to, you practice every day of the week and you practice on 5'6", 5'8", and then their matchup there with Morgan was tough. They put their 5-player on Morgan to really make things difficult for her at the rim. I think they did a good job of that. We gave ourselves a chance to stay in the game with our defense, but just we weren't good enough, plain and simple.
On Saturday against Angelo, when Jada and Morgan got into foul trouble early in the game, and they had to miss extended periods in the third quarter, how did your bench hold it down when, like you said, you guys kept yourselves in it?
Yeah, I thought the bench was really good. Daphne gave some really good minutes in Jada's place, and I thought Matilda really stepped up. She's shooting with more confidence, but I think her activity defensively, getting deflections, and just kind of creating this environment where she's all over the place, I think it feeds energy to the rest of the team. But definitely the bench was huge. They gave us a chance to come out in the fourth quarter still within striking distance. We just could never really get over that hump. But really pleased the last 2 weeks with the bench and how they've been performing. And really, now teams really are having to scout for not just starting 5, but really for the people that are coming in at all of those positions as well.
On Arkansas, your backcourt had it going on.
Yeah.
With Lauren and Ronnie lighting up Fort Smith. But then on Thursday, it was your front court with Jada and Morgan doing the damage from the scoring standpoint. As a coach, how does that make you feel? Happy or nervous when you don't know who's going to go off?
I mean, wouldn't it be great if they all showed up on the same day? We're still waiting for that, right? But we don't want to peak too soon. So, I don't know that nervous is the right word. I think as a coach, you're always searching for consistency. And I think that's something that we're still trying to find in all of their performances and efforts. I don't know that it's as much about scoring as it is necessarily like how we played a game and mentality and bringing it all on the same day. But we've got 10 more opportunities to get that done. So that'll be something that we continue to talk about every day.
Yeah, 10 more opportunities left in the year. You're starting to see teams with this upcoming road trip. You're seeing teams for the first time. Does the game plan change much from the first time to the second meeting?
I don't know that it changes much. I think, I think teams are doing different stuff. I mean, everyone runs so many different things that maybe they're focusing on being successful in a different way than they had 2.5, 3 weeks ago when we saw them last. So, I don't think the process changes or the preparation changes. I think maybe we put a little more emphasis on us and how we are more successful scoring against them because we have some data and how they defended us and what they did here or there. But from a defensive standpoint, I'm not sure that it changes much.
It looked like a switch kind of flipped in this team since the Texas women's game. Have you noticed anything from that night?
Yeah, I thought, what has that been, 2 weeks? 2 weeks on that road trip was 2 weeks out and or really maybe a little over 2 weeks. And I thought a switch definitely flipped with us between playing Tyler on a Thursday and going to Texas Women's, who's right now leading the league. Really tough place to play. And I think it's just our competitive spirit, our sense of urgency, and how badly we want to compete on any given day. And we've been really good since that game. And another week on the road and another week where we've, you look at the standings and you got about 6 teams jockeying for 3 spots, the 6, 7, and 8 spot, and 2 of those teams we play this week. And so, I think it's just about our sense of urgency, and that's kind of the message today. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses its edge. And so, we've got to control what we can control, and so much of that is how we show up to play.
Coach, we appreciate it, and good luck this week.
Thank you.
Early right now, but let's see if the Hilltoppers can get something to go their way. JRM to Sorich for the lead.